To my future baby, I love you. I love you already. Okay, guys, so it is Saturday, what is today? Today is Saturday, April 5th, and I just finished babysitting. Now I'm sitting outside CVS because I'm here to get a test. I'm here to get a test. I tested yesterday, April 4th, and there was a very faint line. And I thought I was tripping at first, and I was like, no, there's a line there. And I've taken, don't judge me, y'all, but I've taken plenty of tests and I've never seen anything there. So, but when I saw that faint line, I was like, oh no, like, no, there's something there. And I wanted to send it to my best friends to see if I was tripping, but it would not pop up on camera. And it just, like, you could see it in person, but obviously the camera would not pick it up because it's already faint. And I didn't want them thinking I was tripping for real. So with that being said, I'm outside CVS to get a digital test so it can just tell me pregnant or not pregnant. Because I did look it up and they said, like, if you see a faint line, more than likely you're pregnant. It's just that your HCG levels are low, or you're too early in your pregnancy for the test to pick it up. So you have to wait a couple days to test. And I, like, 2 websites said, like, well, one said wait 2 to 3 days to retest, and another one said wait a week. I don't have the patience to wait a week. I need to know now. So we're outside CVS. It's just me. I'm outside CVS. I'm gonna get a test to take tomorrow morning because I gotta know. I have to know. Of course they say it's better to take the test in the morning. If not, I would do it right. Like, I would literally do it tonight. But I'm gonna wait until tomorrow just to see. I will wait until Monday, but again, I just don't have the patience. Like, I really need to know. I've been in my head about it since yesterday. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get a test just to see. But yeah, let me tell y'all why I think I need a test. And it probably doesn't really matter. You probably don't even care, but I'm still gonna tell you why. So anyways, so it's around time for Aunt Flo to visit. It's around that time for Aunt Flo to visit, and y'all know how, like, period symptoms and pregnancy symptoms are almost like, you know, neck and neck, like tied or whatever. For example, I get really tired on my period when my period's about to come. That's also like a pregnancy symptom. My breast hurt a lot when I'm about to start my period, specifically my nipples. And same with pregnancy, I've heard. So I'm like, oh, but it's been worse this time. Like, I've been extra tired to the point where I need to sleep all day, or like my boobs have been super sore. So I'm just like, let me just take a test. Because I've had that before. It was like 2 months ago. I thought I was pregnant because my breasts were hurting so, like, to the point where I couldn't wear a bra. I was like, am I pregnant? Am I pregnant? I wasn't pregnant. I went to the doctor and everything. I was like, I need to know, blood work, please, blood work. I wasn't pregnant, but I just be in my head a lot. So it's like, I have to know when these symptoms are like severe or more severe than normal. I'm like, yeah, something's off. I need to figure it out. So yeah, I decided to take a test yesterday. I didn't tell my boyfriend. I didn't tell anybody that I was taking it. He knows I bought a test. He didn't know I took the test yesterday. So I'm not trying to get him worked up for no reason if it's no point. So I'm here to get a digital test. So yeah, let's actually do that now because it's already late. Y'all can see we're outside CVS. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, I get so embarrassed. I'm not gonna lie, I get so embarrassed looking for these things or even like purchasing them just because I don't need people in my business. is $11. I was like, I'm not about to pay $25 for a test, especially if it's about to come out negative. Waste of money. So embarrassed, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Bag secured.
Place your... Scan coupon now. Your total is $12.86. Please select your payment method. Please wait. System processing. Swipe.
Okay, guys, bag is secured. Ah! Oh, yeah. At least there was somebody in the store. So, and then like everybody, all the workers and stuff, they were well, it was only a worker in there. They were stocking shelves, so nobody had to check me out. But yeah. The other tests were like $25, $17. I'm just like, I'm not paying that much for a test that's gonna come up negative. Like, what? So I just got the cheapest one, which is $11. It was obvious, well, $12 after some tax. But yeah, I'm actually not tripping for real. I don't think I am. I really feel like I'm about to start my period, but like I said, it wouldn't hurt to just be sure. But anyways, let's go home. Let's go see my man. And yeah, and the next time y'all see me, the only time y'all will see me, the only time I'm posting this is if I'm actually pregnant. So if I don't post this, I'm not pregnant. And if I do post it, obviously I'm pregnant. Okay, obviously y'all cannot see me, but kitty. You know what's crazy? I've been saying hella pregnancy stuff. Like, is that a sign? I have to listen. Yes, he's nosy. I'm about to throw up. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Wait, I don't know what to do. What the fuck? There's no way. There's no way. Y'all, I'm so... I don't think it's right. I think it's just a game. I don't think it's real. I'm about to look at it one more time to be sure. I had to hide it just in case, because I'm gonna make up the bed. I need to go. Hopefully he's not gonna be in my business. So I just threw something random on so I can get to the store, because I have to tell him, and I have to do it like now, because I want to give him his moment. No, I'm trying to fix this. I want to give him his moment. Like I said, he's okay. The lighting is kind of like not there, so we're just gonna ignore that. Okay, so anyways, I just ran to the store because I need to go ahead and tell him. I don't know. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Well, the whole way through. Like, I've been thinking about it since I got in the car, and I was like, this doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real. I don't think, but I'm still gonna do it. I don't know. I'm just like flustered right now. It doesn't feel real, but at the same time it does. But it doesn't. Okay. I'm looking for something right quick. I don't know why I just popped this gum in my mouth. I just need something. I think I'm gonna go do something. You can't even see this. I'm gonna just put it on the screen. I think I'm gonna do something like this. Something simple but cute. I feel nauseous. Like just thinking about it, I'm getting nauseous. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but I'm like dead ass. Oh dang. You know, it's funny. Yesterday when I was babysitting, I was so out of breath playing with those kids, and like we were outside for 2 hours or an hour and a half, and I was just like playing with them and running around with them. And I'm like, I just feel like something's telling me that I'm pregnant, but I also was like, no, it's just your period. It's like you're tired because your period's coming. And it's just so crazy to me how like your life changes in an instant. I think I'm gonna do this. I think because it's just simple and cute. Yeah. And I love to give gifts. That's one of my love languages. I like to do like cute things for my friends or people that I love. And so like this is so like really, but like I'm already planning on how I'm gonna tell my mom and my nanny mom. My nanny mom is like an older sister to me. Like we're like this. So like and she's been wanting me to have a baby too. I'm planning on how to tell her, my sister, like my best friends. Like I just want to make it cute for everybody. I'm just that type of person. Like I want to make it cute. I'm not just gonna blurt out like I'm pregnant. Oh my god, even saying that is crazy. Let me get in the store. They don't even have newborn. Wow, that's sick. They don't have shit in here. What the hell is good in Walmart? Okay. Let's see. Okay, so they have newborn right here. Then I want to get some booties or something. Some socks. I want to make it as simple as possible, but still cute. This is so cute. I think we'll do this one. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get him this. There's no point in getting him flowers or balloons or nothing because he wouldn't like really necessarily like that. He likes Legos, so I'm gonna get him Legos. Yeah, I'm gonna get animal. This is a cute, funny looking bear. I'm so weak. Is this even a bear? Like, it looks like a bear, but it also looks like a groundhog or something. I'll just put it in there just in case. I'm not gonna lie, I should have just went to TJ Maxx from the jump, cause I'm about to go over there anyways to get a stuffed animal, just because they're Target, they slacking. So I might return all this if I find something cheaper at TJ Maxx, but not today. I'm not returning it today. But TJ Maxx is across the street, so let's go. Oh, I cut you off. Sorry. Let's just see. Well, I have been up since 7:30, so it's 9:18. I'm like, why is it so empty over here? It's because they're not even open yet. So I'm about to sit here for a couple minutes. And just reflect on my life because, yeah, I don't know. So I'm about to shut up. Hold on. What? I love wearing my bonnet. I love having my bonnet on. So I had to put the bonnet on. Anyways, I went to I went to Target and did a Target pickup because I wanted to get a notebook. I wanted to document the whole pregnancy. So I'm gonna like journal to the baby, and then when the baby's older, I'm gonna give the baby the book. If it's a boy, I'm sorry to you. This was a cute journal. It's from your mom, so you shouldn't really care that it has flowers, and they're cute flowers. You shouldn't care that it has flowers on it. You know, it's from your mom. So if you're a girl, you're welcome, because this is really cute. But yeah, I wanted to document like the day I found out, how me and my boyfriend felt, just everything. Even when the baby's born, I want to write little notes to them, just letting them know like what I thought about them on a certain day. Like, oh, mommy loves you so much. Like, today is like March 31st of 2026. I'm just like, today you did this. I'm just like so happy looking at you. Like, I just want them to look back at this and to be like, wow, my mom loved me, because I do love you. I love you already. You're constantly on my mind, like constantly. So I got this journal. I'm just so excited to write in it. I'm gonna put like, I'm not going to put the actual like ultrasound pictures in here. I'm gonna take pictures of the ultrasound pictures because I don't want the ultrasounds to go in here. So, and I'm gonna put like a picture of how I told my boyfriend, put that in there. I'm gonna put a picture of the pregnancy. Like, it's just, But then this book I got just because it's not for the baby, it's for me. I just need to jot down notes. But yeah, so that's what I got to my future baby. I love you. Hey y'all, so bear with me. I have to hold the camera just because I lost the stand. So, but today is April the 12th, and I have a update to give. Not the update that I want to be giving, but it's an update. On April 10th at like 5:30 in the morning, I woke up and I was bleeding like really heavily. Fletch and I rushed over to the hospital, the emergency room, and long story short, they pretty much told me they think that I'm miscarrying the baby. My HCG levels were really low for the amount of weeks they assumed that I am, which is between 4 and 6 weeks. I'm supposed to be at least, my levels were supposed to be at least 2,300, around that, you know, and my levels were at 17. So based off the chart they gave me, when you're at least 1 week pregnant, your levels are supposed to be between, this dog is throwing me off, 5 and 50. So I'm at a 17, which is like really low. So they said it was between 3 reasons. 1, I'm miscarrying. 2, I'm having an ectopic pregnancy, and 3, my levels are just low and they'll go up eventually. They just don't know why. But the doctor said he's thinking it's either one or 3, but leaning towards 1, that I'm just gonna have, it's not gonna be a viable pregnancy. So these past couple days I've been really sad. You know, crying a lot, praying a lot. It's a lot. It's nothing that we wanted to hear, you know. But trying to remain hopeful, you know. And I'm just having my moments where I'm just like, it's gonna be okay, you know, it's gonna be okay. And then I'm having these other moments where I'm like, you know, I don't think we're gonna have this baby, which is kind of sad. I had to record this video like 3 times. I'm trying to get through it without crying, but you know. But I just been praying to God, like, God, just heal us, give us some peace. Like, if we end up losing this baby, like, just you know, just heal us. Like, you know, like, this is not the end all be all. You know what I mean? So I'm not angry at God. I'm not angry at myself, because I know there's nothing that I could have done to, you know, prevent this. But yeah, I end up telling my best friends, like the ones I consider my sisters. I end up telling them, just because, well, I was going to tell them next weekend. We had a girls' night planned, and they love to force me to drink. Like, they were like, you're going to drink. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to tell them in such a cute way. But I ended up just telling them that day we left the hospital, just because I wanted them to know. And I just, you know, I wanted them to know what was going on. So, you know, it's just a lot, y'all. So I'm sad, but I'm hopeful. My mom did tell me that when she was pregnant with me, the same thing happened. She was bleeding a lot. She was clotting a lot. The doctors told her she was miscarrying, and just to me, and she said no. And obviously I'm sitting here. So I'm praying like that's what's going on with me. Like, I'm just experiencing the same thing my mom experienced. And like, there is a little baby there still, but a part of me thinks that I already, you know, I already miscarried. And yeah, like I said, I'm sad. Like, I know I'm smiling. I'm trying to remain, you know, but I am sad about it. Fletch has been there every step of the way. He's been really supportive, and he's just been there, which I couldn't ask for a better partner. I know he's sad too, but he's just trying to remain strong for me, but I want him to have his moment. I want him to be sad if he needs to be sad. But like I said, this is not end all be all. If we end up losing this baby, then we just, you know, move through it. We pray about it. We will heal, and we'll have another baby when it's time for us to have another baby. But yeah, we have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday. They told me, the nurses at the emergency room and the doctors at the emergency room told me to just monitor the bleeding and go to my appointment as usual. And then if my levels went up, then that's good. If they went down below 17, then more than likely I am miscarrying, or I already did. And yeah. yeah, I feel like there was something else I need to say. I'm not 100%. I feel like I'm just rambling. But I just want to give you guys an update just because I was already vlogging this whole thing. So I just like, I can't stop now. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say, but I don't remember. But yeah, you guys just keep us in your prayers, please. Well, still pray for us, but by the time I upload this, whatever happened would have happened. So, but yeah, these are the flowers that I got myself because I was having a rough day mentally and emotionally. So I got myself some pretty flowers. My favorite color, well, my second favorite color, and my favorite flower. Okay, guys, so I haven't been updating. Yeah, hair's not done. Scarf, bonnet, something's gonna be on his head. But so here's a little update. Today is April 17th. I had a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, so 2 days ago, and they weren't much help medically, but they did provide a lot of like information and resources, so I was still kind of helped in a way. It was a Christian based clinic and they were really sweet people. They prayed for us, like it was really nice. Again, no help medically, so I still don't have any answers. So after that appointment, I ended up calling another OBGYN to see if I can get an earlier appointment, preferably like the next day, but they didn't have anything. They tried to tell me I had to wait until May 5th. I was like, I don't have until May 5th. Like, I had to explain the situation. I was like, I need to know. I don't have until May 5th. So she was able to get me an appointment for next Tuesday, the 22nd, and then we'll have our answers. We just still don't know, which sucks, but we'll find out soon. I was hoping it would be sooner rather than later, but it is what it is. We'll take what we can get right now. That's how I feel mentally. I've been a little bit better. My thoughts have been more positive as far as like regarding if I'm still pregnant or not. Because before I was just like, I'm not pregnant. I thought I was having a chemical pregnancy. I was like, yeah. And lately, like the past 2 days, I'm like, you know what? Actually, I think I am pregnant. I think I am. So I don't know. Again, we'll see next Tuesday. But I just don't want to get my hopes up again and then to come to find out that I'm not. So I'm trying not to think about it too much, but it's hard not to. It's really hard not to. But yeah, as far as the journal, I haven't written in the journal just because I don't want to write in it and then I'm not anymore, and I just feel like I just wasted a good journal because I'm gonna rip the pages out and then the book's gonna be ugly. That's just me. But I keep saying I'm just trying to think, y'all. But yeah. On Tuesday, if they confirm that I still am, then I have everything documented, so I know the dates, I know how I was feeling that day and all that stuff. So I would just go in and write that all in, and if I'm not, then I would just save that journal for when we are pregnant. This is completely random, but look at this. This is Lily. Fletch got her for me for Valentine's this year, and we said like if we have a daughter, then this would be her little teddy bear. She just looks like a lily, doesn't she? But yeah, we always said like our first daughter would get her, and I don't know, something's just telling us that we're having a girl first. Like we both, maybe because we both just really want a girl, but I don't know, something's really saying that we're having a girl. We already picked out a girl's name last night. Like boys, we're still like iffy on, we're still working on it, whatever, but our girl's name, we agreed on something. And again, sorry to our future son. If you end up being a boy, I'm sorry to you. We still love you regardless. It's just something's just telling us we're having a girl. But yeah, this is Lily. Lily's gonna go sit back over here. But yeah, that's the little update for the day. I might be doing a check-in between now, well, tomorrow I should say, and next Tuesday. If not, on Tuesday. I said that. Feel? Yeah, me too. Just talking.
I was like, somebody snoring.
So I'm in my boyfriend's car right now. So that's why. But it's been a couple of days since our appointment, so I just want to come back up here and just talk about everything full out now. And yeah, we're gonna ignore, I need makeup on this, so we're just gonna ignore that, okay? Let's just ignore that, don't look at it. But anyways, it's been a week and a day since our appointment, and the miscarriage was confirmed. So yeah, let me tell you about the appointment though. So we had to pay out of pocket for that appointment, and it was almost $300, right? And it was cool because it was a pregnancy confirmation appointment and an ultrasound. So they were just going to check to see if I was still pregnant. Sorry, there's a truck passing by. So they were just going to check to see. So they were just going to check to see if I was still pregnant. So we were like, okay, $300, cool, whatever. We get there. Y'all, I kid y'all not, we talked to that doctor for like 5 minutes, and she was like, pretty much, she was like, yeah, you had a miscarriage, and that was the appointment. So I was just like, so I was a little pissed off because I'm like, we just paid $300 for what? For you to tell me something that she literally read off my chart. Everything that I could have read on my phone, she just read back to me. The notes that the ER doctors and nurses put into my chart, she's read back to me, something that I have access to. So I was like, we just paid this woman almost $300 for her to read something that we could have read to ourselves. She checked my breathing and she pushed on my stomach, and that was it. We was there for 5 minutes. She asked me if I was okay, but other than that, it was like, what was the point of this appointment? She sent us to get blood work, and I'm just like, that money could have went towards the blood work because we had to still pay for the blood work to be done. So I'm just like, y'all just robbed us. The American health system is a scam, because what the hell? But yeah, that appointment pissed me off. But anyways, yes, that day, we got the blood test results back in like 3 hours, which confirmed the miscarriage. And I will say it was a rough couple days for me. And I think it's just because I allowed myself to get my hopes up again. I had already come to terms with the fact that I miscarried. I remember telling my mom, and I remember telling Fletch, I was like, I think I miscarried, like, you know, and I was already making peace with that. But then, like, I surrounded myself around positive people. All my friends, my mom, Fletch, everybody was just being so supportive and uplifting. And this is not their fault, obviously, like, I love that, but being around the positivity and stuff, I allowed myself to get my hopes up again, which was kind of good, I guess. Like, I wasn't sad a lot because I was like, oh wait, everybody's speaking this positivity and uplifting me, then maybe I'm like the drama, you know, like maybe I'm just being dramatic, and maybe I still am pregnant, whatever. But yeah, so I allowed my hopes to get lit up again, and I don't know, the confirmation just made it hurt a lot worse than the first time, if that makes sense. Like, I was so sad. Yeah, and I think it also hurt too because I've always wanted to be a mom for as long as I can remember. Like, I remember being in elementary school and being like, I can't wait to be a mom. I've always wanted to be a mom. So when this when this happened, and, you know, we found out we were pregnant, I was so excited. Like, even though we only knew for 5 days before, you know, the miscarriage happened. I mean, the baby was already loved. Like, I already loved that baby so much. But yeah, so it was like, this was my second heartbreak. It was my second heartbreak. The day after we found out that I miscarried, I kept having dreams, and I just remember seeing a baby, and it was a baby boy, which is funny because like I said before, Fletch and I were swearing we were having a girl. But I remember seeing a little boy, a baby, and I woke up very sad because I was just like, oh my God. And then, like, days after that, I kept having more dreams of a baby, and then in those other dreams I wasn't seeing like boy or girl, I was just seeing a baby. So yeah, it was very sad. But I will say I am a lot better now about it. I still get sad here and there, but it's not as bad as it used to be, or how it was last week and whatnot. But yes, all that to say, I am no longer pregnant, and I've made my peace with that. You know, it is what it is. This is not the end all be all. We'll get pregnant again. You know, this is just our story right now. This is our season. When this storm is over, we'll get our rainbow. That's what I keep telling myself. Anyways, to my friends, and I'm gonna give y'all a shout out because y'all deserve it. Tiana, T, Neek, Mish, Kamari, Quez, Jean, thank y'all so much for being there for me during this moment in my life. I couldn't have gotten through it without you guys, like literally. Like I said before, like your positivity and your uplifting words like really helped me. And I love you guys. And to my man, I want to thank you too, because like I said before, I couldn't have asked for a better partner to, you know, if I had to experience this, I'm glad I got to experience it with Fletch, because he's just like, he's like the best. I just love him. And to the other women that have experienced miscarriages and loss, keep your head up, stay prayed up. You know, when the time is right, you'll get your baby. But yeah, and to you watchers and viewers, I want to thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this journey. I know it was a very sad journey, but it's life. So, but again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. And the next time y'all see me, the only time y'all will see me, the only time I'm posting this is if I'm actually pregnant. So if I don't post this, I'm not pregnant. And if I do post it, obviously I'm pregnant.